on Cutlers Court.
Well, I'm here, Your Honor, because I suspect my boyfriend is cheating on me with his ex-girlfriend, and he haven't put her in her place as of yet.
You came here for some answers, right?
Yes, I did.
And we want to know whether or not this is going to work. The court will call Mr. John Yarbrough, our polygraph expert.
You asked Mr. Hudson, since dating Ms. Thomas, are you continuing to pursue relationships with any other women? What did the polygraph determine?
Polygraph examination determined
The polygraph results will determine if he's been cheating. This is Cutlers Court. Shaylin Thomas is bringing her boyfriend to court because she's noticed a dramatic change in him since moving in together. She claims he has been accusatory, disrespectful, and worst of all, still communicates with his ex regularly. She is demanding he take a polygraph test to determine his commitment. Quan Hudson says his girlfriend won him over with her sense of humor and compassionate heart, but now she's controlling and quick to judge. He hopes to build a life with her, but needs the judge's advice to help him decide if the fight is worth it.
Your Honor, this is case number 1147, Thomas versus Hudson.
Thank you, Tashi. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Ms. Thomas, you've come to court because you need some answers regarding your relationship. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, tell me why you're here.
Well, I'm here, Your Honor, because I suspect my boyfriend, which is George, is cheating on me with his ex-girlfriend, and he haven't put her in her place as of yet. And my breaking point would be, if he doesn't, I would end the relationship.
And her place is in the rearview mirror.
I want it to be officially done.
Mr. Hudson, is this ex lurking in your today instead of yesterday?
Yeah, but not like that. The contact with my kids, that's it. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
So your ex is also the mother of your children.
Yes, ma'am.
So you still have contact because you're co-parenting with her.
Correct.
But Ms. Thomas thinks it's something more than that.
She thinks that.
It is.
Why do you think that, Ms. Thomas?
The conversations they have is about their past life. It's nothing pertaining to the kids whatsoever.
So what does that look like?
That you hurt me, did me wrong. She's jealous. She screenshots my pictures. I feel like she still wants to be with him.
How would he put her in her place? What does that look like for you?
This is my girlfriend. Respect our boundaries. Stop harassing her and reaching out to her, and we should co-parent, and that's it. The conversation should be nothing besides the children. And
Okay.
That's how I feel.
And what would be the boundaries you'd have set?
Don't call him 80 times a night, which she does. She's called him 80 times block, harass me, his friends.
You said that she disrespects you and harasses you. How does she do that?
It first started with the 80 missed calls. She's called him 80 times. She harasses me, go on my Instagram, takes screenshots of my pictures, put it in a group chat, speaks about me, saying I'm ugly. It's harassment at this point, and it's overwhelming because I have never dealt with something like this.
Are you in the group chat?
Oh, no, I wish I was.
Then how do you know she's doing that?
It's like, I ain't gonna lie, I be checking his phone when it's open, when he's asleep. So I be seeing everything that's going on.
He's in the group chat, and so you see what she posts of you.
Yes.
Okay. Have you set any boundaries or talked to your ex about, look, you can't call me all times of night unless it's an emergency. You stop disrespecting my girlfriend. Stop harassing her. Have you had that conversation with?
I had that conversation plenty of times, Your Honor. And
Okay, have you had that conversation with Ms. Thomas present?
Yes, I did.
My question to you is, are you willing to have that conversation with your ex? Look, I'm in a new relationship. Hold on. I'm in a new relationship. I want to co-parent effectively with you. But unless it's an emergency with my children, here are the hours you can call me. And I know you can't control her in terms of what she does online, on
That
social.
part.
So, but you could at least
That
say
part.
to her, I see it and I don't like it and I wish you would stop. Well, are you willing to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If he does that with you present, doesn't that qualify for what you're asking him to do?
It would be a miracle if he was to do that. I've been asking about that for a year
You
now.
have not answered my question. It's a yes or a no.
I mean,
would that satisfy you? Because you're saying he's never done it. He's never told her.
Just presume he's going to do it. Presume that
Would you-
tomorrow he's going to do that.
even if he was to do it, I just feel like it wouldn't be a change because she feels how she feels.
Look, I cannot control this gentleman in the front row. All I can do is say, gentleman in the front row, this, and this. Now, what he does with it, I'm not responsible for. So you can't hold him responsible for another grown person's actions. All you can do is say, okay, love, I see that you've spoken with her. You've set some limits. It's up to her. Now, she may say to all of this,
Yeah. You and your limits.
and you and your limits and something else too. That's not on him.
It's a possibility, I could say.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to give you guys my backstory.
Sure.
Me and my boyfriend, we met on a dating site. I thought he was attractive, charming, sweet, faithful. We first met when I flew to Miami. Everything was good up until we moved in with each other. And
How long
that's when it
after-
took a turn.
How long after you...
5 months. It was extremely too fast.
Okay, so 5 months after meeting him, you moved in together?
Yes.
Wow, that was
Yeah.
quick.
I know.
So
it's-
you lived in Miami
Yes, ma'am.
and you moved to New York
Yes, ma'am.
For her?
for
Yes,
her?
ma'am.
Okay. Were you all seeing each other in the 5 months in between, or was this all mostly by phone?
Honestly, I only seen him one time, right? Yes, once.
Your Honor, let me tell you my side of the story.
Okay.
So when we met each other for the first time, we met each other on IHOP. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was a Sean. I was a hoe, like a thotty. But
Okay.
listen, anyway.
You were.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, I was like, let me make sure I heard that right.
Hold on.
Okay,
I
all right.
had 2 phones. Well, for the but let me,
Okay,
let me
I
keep
see
it going.
you. We
But
get
I
the
had
picture.
2 phones though. But when I took her out on a date to IHOP, I showed her my phone. I gave her my phone. I told her respectfully, you're gonna see something on my phone that you're gonna dislike. Respectfully. And I gave it to her. I showed it to her. After that, she haven't been jacking me for real. Ever since, the big booty girls on Instagram that I've been liking, and yeah, I feel like it's the trust thing. Like we be trying to build that trust, but
So you saying you didn't, after you met her, took her out, you put that to the side?
yes,
Or-
ma'am.
Okay, and you believe that?
No, I didn't believe it because he was sitting here lusting, over the big booty girls. But I have a big butt myself. No disrespect, you guys, but I would like, what I'm saying? I would like to give y'all a little show. It's just my thing. You know what I mean? It's like, how can you lust over big booty girls and you have one right here?
When you say he's lusting after BBWs, what is he doing?
Oh, he's liking every picture. And when it comes to my page, he barely likes anything. He's not in my likes. He's not liking my pictures. But these girls, he's obsessed with them.
Coming up,
He has insecurities. He came in, with his past relationship. He started smelling my panties. Every time I come home, he smells my panties.
Did you say
I'm saying,
did you say he smells your panties?
yeah, he sniffs my panties every time I come in. If I'm going to work, if I'm going to school.
What are you sniffing for?
I ain't gonna lie, because I want to smell.
I suspect my boyfriend, which is George, is cheating on me with his ex-girlfriend. He was sitting here lusting, over the big booty girls, but I have a big butt myself. How can you lust over big booty girls and you have one right here?
When you say he's lusting after BBWs, what is he doing?
Oh, he's liking every picture. And when it comes to my page, he barely likes anything. He's not in my likes. But these girls, he's obsessed with them.
Well, why does he have to like your pictures? He has
Because
you.
he's supposed to be obsessed with me.
He's with you.
Yes.
The reason I'm harping on this is because I think that's unrealistic for you to say he's not going to look at any other woman.
But liking every picture?
Well, that's something
Every
different.
big booty girl picture?
Okay, wait a minute. Here's the rule in the Cutler house. It cuts both ways. He's on a diet, but he can look at the menu. He can even like the menu, long as he comes to my restaurant.
That's it. That's official.
So the reality is, men are men. Actually,
True, I
women are
said
women.
that.
And they're going to look and be like, But as long as they come home to you,
I wouldn't feel no way if he didn't lack in communication and is disrespectful. Because when I do get upset or if I'm crying, he would just stand there and just look at me. Like he would not comfort me. He was like, "Oh, I don't care about your feelings."
okay, let me ask you something. When she cried, let me just ask you, do you say, I don't care about your feelings?
I do.
Okay, is that how you feel?
Exactly.
Okay, so is that really how you feel?
No,
Okay,
that's out of anger.
so does the uncomfortability show up as anger?
A little bit when I feel like you antagonizing me of something when I'm not doing, like you accusing me of something when I'm doing, but I'm not doing though.
Because she's accused him of something and she's crying, at that point, he doesn't care.
Alright.
Because
yeah.
he's like, I'm not doing anything, so that's your problem, you crying.
Here's
Because
the
I haven't
chart.
done anything. Is that accurate, Mr. Hudson?
It's accurate for me.
I would like to add something so you guys can have an idea. He has insecurities. He came in, with his past relationship. He started smelling my panties. Every time I come home, he smells my panties. He tracks my phone.
Wait.
Did you say?
I'm saying, like,
Did you say he smells your panties?
yeah, he sniffs my panties every time I come in. If I'm going to work, if I'm going to school, like if I even went to the store, I'm getting he
So
tracks.
how does that happen?
He's sneaky. So when I'm taking a shower, he goes in the closet and sniff all my clothes, even sniff me when I'm asleep. He smells me while I'm asleep.
How do you know this?
He told me. I'm not gonna lie, I believe him. At times I don't even feel when he's touching me or sniffing me. So yeah, it's very possible.
What are you sniffing for?
I ain't gonna lie. I was sniffing her panties because when she go to work, of course she go drop it like it's hot, make a couple dollars. You get what I'm saying? Then
No.
when she come home,
What does she do?
Nah, drop it like drop it like it's hot, like
When she
on
goes
the
to
pole,
work?
on the pole, yes.
So what's your occupation?
Oh, damn.
Ooh,
What's your occupation?
Go-go dancer, I say, keep it cute.
Okay, you're a go-go dancer. All right, fine. Well, what do you hope to smell? What do you hope to gain by this exercise?
because I want to smell.
He hoped to think I'm cheating. That's the problem.
Let me ask you the different
She
way.
leave at 12 o'clock at night, doing what she do, come home at 5 a.m. early in the morning.
But isn't that what you do when you do that?
When
When
you
that's
go-
your occupation as a go-go dancer.
Okay, listen, but I ain't know that though. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
You
that's-
didn't know
he's-
what?
he's
You
lying.
didn't
I didn't know she was
That's
dropping
cap.
it like
It's
it's
on-
hot
that's cap.
at the pole.
That's cat.
I didn't know
Okay.
that.
Everybody quiet.
Up next,
You came here for some answers, right?
Yes, I did.
And you, Mr. Hudson, submitted to a polygraph examination. Is that correct? And we want to know whether or not this is going to work.
You asked Mr. Hudson, since dating Ms. Thomas, have you had any inappropriate interactions with online models? What was his answer to that question?
His answer to that question was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination revealed
He started smelling my panties. Every time I come home, he smells my panties.
What are you sniffing for?
I ain't gonna lie. When she go to work, or she go drop it like it's hot, make a couple dollars.
So what's your occupation?
Ooh,
What's your occupation?
Go-go dancer, I say, keep it cute.
What do you hope to smell? What do you hope to gain by this exercise?
because I want to smell.
How long have you been doing the dancing? Has it been more than a year?
Yeah,
Okay, so you were doing that when you all started.
yes.
Okay, how did you not know that's what she was doing?
He did.
She don't embrace that, Your Honor.
Whether she embraces it or not, you knew about it, right?
No, I didn't.
When did you find out about it?
When one time she left me at home and she told me she was going to work. She said she got to go to this club.
Before that point, what did you think she did for a living?
Sell.
Wow. Oh,
Okay.
damn.
This is your last warning. I don't like that language in my courtroom. You use respectful language in my courtroom in front of my wife and my judge. You understand? Now let's try this again. Before she told you she was going out with her friends, what did you think she did for a living?
She told me she used to be a nurse.
Did you believe that?
Yes.
Okay.
She got a certificate.
So one night she says she's going out with her friends, it's late, she doesn't come home till 5 o'clock, and you decide you want to smell her panties.
Every day.
What were you smelling for? What were you hoping to find?
Sex, must.
Okay, did you?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever?
No.
How do you think this lands with her? Like, is this really working for your relationship that you standing around waiting for her to take a shower and sniff her clothes? Do you think this is healthy?
Yeah.
It's toxic.
You think
he's
no,
toxic.
be quiet. You think this is healthy?
Yes.
Well, you came here for some answers, right?
Yes, I did.
And you, Mr. Hudson, submitted to a polygraph examination. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And we want to know whether or not this is going to work. I don't think it is. But let's just find out for you what's going on.
Okay.
At this time, the court will call Mr. John Yarbrough, our polygraph expert, to find out the results of your polygraph exam. Tashi, would you bring him in?
You administered a polygraph examination on Mr. Hudson, correct?
Yes, I did.
All right. Let's take a look at the questions you asked him and the answers he gave. You asked Mr. Hudson, since dating Ms. Thomas, have you had any inappropriate interactions with online models? What was his answer to that question?
His answer to that question was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination revealed there was deception to that question.
You asked Mr. Hudson, since dating Ms. Thomas, have you had any sexual contact with any other women? What was his response to that question?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined there was no deception indicated to that question.
All right, Mr. Hudson, you're 1 for 1. So I guess this will break the tie. You asked Mr. Hudson, since dating Ms. Thomas, are you continuing to pursue relationships with any other women? What was his answer to that question?
His answer was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
Polygraph examination determined there was no deception indicated to that question.
Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
you have heard the results of the polygraph examination. I'm not going to talk to you about that. What I'm going to talk to you about is the level of disrespect that you're living in. And the fact that when he was asked what you did for a living, he blithely, in front of the world, said he thought you were a hooker. That kind of disrespect and what you've described, like somebody waiting and lurking to smell your underwear,
Yeah.
no, ma'am. You don't deserve that. My recommendation to you is go get your life and get on with it.
Mr. Hudson, I would say to you that in any relationship that you are in from this point forward, you need to make sure your ex is not a part of it. But you cannot let your ex, your family members, anybody else interfere with your relationship with whoever you're with, because it's not going to work. Ms. Thomas talked about how she felt disrespected, how she felt harassed. Whoever you're in a relationship with cannot feel that way from other members of your family. That is something you need to take with you from this court proceeding. If you don't take anything else, you've got to make sure the person you're involved in a relationship with feels loved, feels protected, and that you have their back. That is the determination of this court. Best of luck to both of you. Good luck going your separate ways. This court is adjourned.
It's probably not gonna work. If we get some counseling, maybe it could work, but I felt like the lie detector test was a lie.
I feel like the first and the second question was right, but the first question was false. I'm gonna try to get it back, most definitely.